Greetings, St. Paul Lutheran people. This is May 9th, 2023, and here's a quick look at our week ahead. Jesus continues his sermon in the gospel text for this week, continuing a sermon of "Let not your hearts be troubled," explaining that yes, he is going, but he is coming back. And while he was away, he prepared a place for you. He is the way, the truth, the life. This is an outstanding sermon coming to a very troubled group of disciples that need this word of comfort. And that word of comfort continues into the gospel text in John 14 for this week. Pretty cool. Wednesday, we have adult Bible study going on at the normal time, 6:30. If you'd like to look at that text and also the 3 supporting texts, it's really cool this Easter season to go through Acts and 1 Peter is where we've been. So there's some context there that's kind of fascinating, and it's very beneficial to look at the early church movements and what God is doing to build his church in those readings. Very cool. Sunday should be really fun. It's Mother's Day, and we'll be enjoying some muffins with Mom at 8:45 a.m. Come on over, 8:45 a.m. The Sunday school kids are also going to present a little bit of their learning and where their confession of faith is at this moment. So you can kind of take a tour. This is what I understand that will be there for us. So you can talk to our kids and you can see some of their answers to certain questions and talk to them about their Christian faith. So we're super thankful for everyone that is supporting their Christian education, especially their Sunday school teachers, their parents, their grandparents, and everyone at church is charged with this supporting of everyone who is learning and what this Word of God is and how it comes out in preaching and other ways. Worship is at 9:30, and that should do it on Sunday. We have a couple of birthdays to celebrate. Madison Anderson has a birthday on Friday, May 12th. Leanne has a birthday on Mother's Day this year, on the 14th. So happy birthday to both of you. I was going to share a couple of pictures. Last week, this was my main helper in delivering a lot of May baskets that the junior Lutherans made. It was really fun to go all over the place. We didn't get to everybody on May 1st, but we hope you had a good May Day. And if you were able to get one of these May baskets with a little note and some jelly beans, candy sort of stuff, or a balloon. So there was a balloon in there. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, Silas was a good helper that day, as were others. It was a beautiful night last night outside. Even played a little baseball and then a little volleyball yesterday. Let's see if this motion will turn on. There goes Ada. But yeah, such a still, quiet, beautiful night as things are turning green. Let's see. I took a panoramic one. Get a little of the cemetery. The dirt pile was the favorite spot for this guy, and somehow he showed up twice. 2 Silases. He seems to be conquering that hill with a mallet as well. But yeah, really fun weather to be outside in. Hopefully you can enjoy some good weather this week where you are. I'll leave you with a couple of verses from this week's reading from Acts. It's from the 17th chapter. And Paul is preaching to people in Athens, Greece. He has the ear of these philosophers who have some pretty funky ideas of who, as they would put it, the unknown God is. Well, Paul knows who this God is. He knows who the God is. And he's saying to them and others in Greece, the God who made the world and everything in it is the Lord of heaven and earth, and does not live in temples built by human hands. Paul was kind of disgusted by all of the idols that they had made. And he is not served by human hands as if he needed anything. Rather, he himself gives everyone life and breath and everything else. Not only is this God the Creator, this God who Paul is going to explain and preach to them who their God is, not only creates the world, he doesn't leave the world where it is. He nourishes and he provides for the people. So every breath that we take, we confess that it is a gift of God. That God does not only create, but sustains, nourishes you and me. So that'll be all for today's video. Have a good one.